Well, we've reached the end of this course on whining, tantrums, and tears. And I just want to leave you with a little bit of a summary and some follow-up considerations. So, first of all, let me say that if you set the relationship right, if you attach to your child from the loving alpha position, where you're the one providing the protection, the care, the guidance, and bringing them into your loving embrace, and you are serving them with both yin forms of yin elements of relational nourishment as well as yang elements. So yes, unconditional love, space to be themselves, but also mentorship and healthy boundaries. Then you'll provide everything your child needs as long as you dance between those depending on the needs of the situation. I would also recommend that you wrestle a lot with your kids, particularly with boys. Boys get out a lot of the frustration of their lives in wrestling. They also learn how to temper their assertiveness with their aggression, right? If you teach them how to wrestle well, or you wrestle with them well, and when they go too hard and they're too aggressive and they bite and kick and scratch or poke or whatever, and you teach them how to rein in those aggressive impulses to be within the boundaries of the wrestling match or the boundaries of any particular game, they learn the impulse control and they learn to harness this red energy in good ways. They learn how to set boundaries when they need to. So wrestling is a very powerful way to teach your child how to wrestle, that's interesting, how to deal with these energies that are moving through their nervous system in a very fun way, by the way. You can also bring them into games. Healthy competition is a great place, also, especially for boys, to assert their individual need to win or to go up against something and achieve a goal within the constraints of the game, within the cooperation of the rules of the game and good sportsmanship. So that's a great place for them to practice all of this as well. Some of the things that are really important in parenting and in dealing with whining, tantrums, and tears is our own capacity for self-regulation. And there's a few things that get in the way of us being really self-regulated and being the kind of parent that we want to be. Number one, a lot of times we have old traumas in our nervous system that need to be understood, that need to be looked at, that need to be felt, that need to be digested in that vulnerable territory that I was talking about before. And in doing so, we unlock some of the tension patterns that are in there that explode out sideways and end up hurting our relationships and hurting our children. So it's good to sit with a therapist or a coach like me and explore these areas that keep coming out in patterned ways, in ways that are unhealthy in your relationship with your child or even your partner. Other things that are important is to do practices, new ways of being in the world that can help move this energy so that you're not a tyrant parent or you're not totally checked out and letting your kids do whatever they want, so that you're embodied, you're here in the situation, you're attuned to them, you're ready to dance with them, you're ready to provide what they need. But sometimes the energy gets really intense. And so in Fiercely Loving Fathers, I have a whole series of practices that help you ground down and get lower in your body and parent directly from there rather than climbing on top and being a tyrant. I have practices that help you open your heart and connect with your child directly so you can feel specifically what they need in the situation. I have practices that help you heat up the tension and the frustration in your system and let it burst out. And so you go into a much calmer place before you engage in any disciplined act with your child. General mindfulness practices. There's all kinds of ways that I can work specifically with your nervous system and help you be a better parent in these situations. So I hope this class has been useful. I'm available for coaching if you want, and there's plenty more resources and plenty more videos on the Fiercely Loving Fathers website. Take care and enjoy your family.